live. Let's check it out. Mighty ldbc. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're gonna talk some basketball and politics today. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? All right, let me let some of y'all come on in here. See if YouTube gonna mess with my, hopefully they don't mess with my stream today because I'm using their app. They still might do it. What's up with it, Rod Neal? I see you in here, homie. I see you, Dane Watson, KD to go, I Am Waffles, Kane, Kevin Hill, Jafari Caesar, Mark Wonderlynch, what's happening? My brother Supreme Beast, Boston Talk, Cadillac Red, Brown on Boxing, what it do? Y'all share the video, hit that like button, double tap that screen, you know? If you can't double tap the screen, if you're watching on your computer, then you got to click those 3 dots on the right-hand corner. Nah, ain't gonna be no minks out here. Nah, if anything gonna be out here, gonna be some chipmunks and some coyote maybe. What's happening with it, Malcolm McCoy? What it do? All right, y'all, let's go and talk about it, man. Cause I don't know how long I'm gonna be live on this one. I got some other stuff to take care of before the Vegas trip, so I gotta shake and move, all that good stuff. But Kendrick Perkins, right? So I was watching. What's up, Del Reeve? So Kendrick Perkins of ESPN, he has a show called The Road Trip. Him and I think Michelle Beadle and I think what's the dude name? Richard Jefferson. They got a show called Road Trip that I'm subscribed to on YouTube. And I watch it. It's good. It's good entertainment and stuff. They be on there, you know, doing a lot of stuff they can't do on ESPN, cussing and all of that, right? So it's cool. But Kendrick Perkins says some of the most idiotic stuff I've ever seen in my life, man. What's up with it, Sheldon? What's up with it, my brother Drew Titan, LOC in the building. So Kendrick Perkins says that, well, he was responding. Let me start over. ESPN writer, a former ESPN writer, wrote an article in which he said that he thinks that Bill Russell should be in the GOAT conversation as far as the greatest basketball players of all time, because Bill Russell won 11 championships in an era in which, and for a city that was extremely racist towards him, and he had to suffer through a lot of mistreatment, and yet he still went out there and did what he had to do and done and won 11 championships, was the lead dog for 11 championships, dealing with all the racist and social injustice he was dealing with in real life, still being able to do that. And I think that's a fair assessment, right? You know, because Bill Russell is often left out of the GOAT debates by a lot of people. But that was that particular writer's standpoint, that Bill Russell should be in the GOAT debate, right? Because of the racism. Kendrick Perkins responded to that by saying, Kendrick Perkins says, I'll never like discredit what the guys from the past had to go through for us to be here. But then he says something to the effect of, I wasn't there, you know, I wasn't there, or whatever. But then he says, but in the social media era, it's harder. The social media era is harder because these guys in the social media era, they got to deal with all this mental health. Social media destroys your mental health. I mean, people talking about you is constant torture every day. Social media, woo. And then people trying to say that these guys are soft and all of that. But it's hard to stay off social media. Our whole lives are on social media. You got to be on social media. So when he said that, I just turned the thing off, you know what I'm saying? Because that's ridiculous. To compare these players from today dealing with bullying on social media, and to compare that to not being able to go into a store to use the bathroom real quick because you black, not being able to eat at a certain place because you black, not being able to go to a certain hospital if you need emergency care because you black, uh, not being able to ride a certain bus unless you're in the back, right? Getting spit in the face and you can't do nothing. Watching your parents get abused and you can't do nothing. Watching a man who's supposed to be your hero, your father and grandfather, watching them have to put their head down in the presence of a 17-year-old white man, 17-year-old white boy. Y'all, you think that's, you can compare social media, people being mean to you on social media, to that? This is how you know each generation, the further we get away from the civil rights era, the further we get away from that, the more jig, if for lack of a better word, these people become. The more we get away, each generation of black folks get weaker and weaker and weaker. Our blood gets more diluted and diluted and diluted. Okay? Our history gets more lost and lost and lost. This is what's happening here. This is what's happening. So it's a shame that a guy like Kendrick Perkins, who is supposed to be, well, he ain't supposed to be no, like, he ain't no leader or nothing like that, but he's a, this is what I'm saying. When they put these brothers on TV, man, you got to be a certain ilk to get on TV and keep that job, right? You see when they fired everybody else from ESPN, right? They got rid of the brother Jalen Rose. They got rid of a few other people, but who they keep? Jig City. They done kept Stephen A. Smith. They done kept Kendrick Perkins and the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do, man. They want a certain mind state up there. There's no way you can compare social media, the social media era, to people actually going through social injustice. That's ridiculous. Iron Waffles in the super chat with the two-piece. Much love, much appreciation. It says, that's like saying Mayweather had it worse than Ali. Exactly. That's exactly what it's like saying. That's exactly. Can y'all hear me? Press one if y'all can hear me. 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 Y'all hear me? Okay, good. My wife was trying to call me. I'll call her back. All right, good. We back? All right. So, yeah, I'm going to cook on here for a second. I'm going to call my wife back. But, yeah, so that's basically what's going on here. Kendrick Perkins believes that the social media era, and shout out to my brother I am on Waffles with that super chat. Appreciate the love. Shout out to my brother Sheldon, ldbc or nothing, reloaded, in the super chat. He says, and if it's like saying that Ali had it worse than Jack Johnson. Yeah, you're gonna keep. It's like you say, Jack Johnson most likely had it worse than everybody, okay, that we know of as far as the sports situation go. Then after that, you had Joe Louis, and Joe Louis tried his best. He had it bad too, but he tried to like jig his way through it. You know what I'm saying? You had we just talking about boxing. We had Muhammad Ali, right? So racism has always been here in sports, but to say that um, to act like Bill Russell or to lessen what Bill Russell and them went through in order to big up today's athletes, I'm sorry, man. These dudes are already pampered and crybabies anyway. They cry too much already, bro. See what I'm saying? They're already crying too much. They're already thinking, you know what I'm saying? It's some type of, Like this some type of every little thing. Oh, I got mental health issues. Oh my God, mental health. I'm the one who been tell y'all for years. Social media is damaging. Social media is one of the worst things that happen to black folks. One of the worst things, right? After you get after slavery and Jim Crow, social media is one of the worst things to socially happen to us, because it's just ridiculous. The amount of programming and brainwashing they do to black folks, well, to everybody, but black folks is really susceptible to programming for whatever reason. I don't know the science behind that, but it's something wrong with us to where we just, I mean, you want to sell something to black folks, just put it on social media, make it seem like they're getting the hookup or something, and they're gonna be right on. Easy work, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless of course you black. If you selling somebody, if you black selling somebody something, they don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Primate's favorite line is, "Hey man, yeah, I got the hookup, I got the plug from this one white boy, man. Yeah, I got the plug, and I got the hookup from this one Asian dude. No, yeah, I got the plug from this one Latino dude." You ain't never heard a dude say, "Yeah, I got the plug from the one this one brother down." You ain't never heard in your life, because they don't consider that a plug. That's the mentality of the dumb ninja. But anyway, social media is a serious problem. It is. Yes, these guys get mental health, and that's because they care too much about what people think. They mentally weak. That's why. See what I'm saying? Because, see, let me tell all y'all something. Right? I know it's hard for y'all to understand and hard for y'all to believe, but social media used to not exist, and we function just fine without social media. Hey, how you doing? That's my German friend, old man. He be walking in the morning time with him. Man, in his 70s or 80s or something, he still be kicking. But anyway, social media didn't exist at one point, and we were just fine. We were just fine. We got along just fine. We would run if we wanted, and guess what? We didn't even have cell phones. Most of us. When you wanted to holler at your boy, you had to call him on the house phone. If you weren't answering the house phone, you had to run or walk a mile to his house. You know what I'm saying? And it was safe to do it. You could walk a mile to your homeboy house, see if he there or not. Or they ain't there, they at the park. Then you gotta walk another half mile to the park. Woo woo. People was mobile, we was doing stuff, man. Now everything, don't people, you ain't got to leave your house no more. Even if you hungry, if you want groceries, you ain't got to leave the house no more. You can literally sit down and order DoorDash or Uber Eats, or somebody else will go shopping for you, right? They have made this society so much. Everything you do is about your cell phone and the internet now. They made you totally dependent on your cell phone and the internet now, to where you dudes think if you can't get online for a day, or what people on the internet think about you actually matters. It don't matter unless your whole persona, everything you are, is on the internet. Then it matters. See what I'm saying? If you come on the internet lying, talking about Dr. Feelgood or something like that, and everybody in your city know you a sucker in real life, then yeah, it's gonna be ruined if you get found out or something like that. You know what I mean? But if you got an actual life, a family that love you, you got stuff to do, you shaking and moving out here in these streets, right? And then social media is a part of your life, but not your whole life. Who cares what some random people on social media think about you anyway? These people ain't nobody. Like I said, unless they're paying your bills, right? Unless everything you are is a social media, then what does it matter if a bunch of people who never met you, right, don't know who you really are? What does it matter what they think about you? So all these guys and girls talking about they got mental issues because of social media. Okay, we get off social media. It's very simple. Get off social media. Bro, I check my Instagram like twice a week now. I used to be on there every day. When I figured out Instagram, I used to be on Instagram every day. It's not no more. It's too much. It's toxic, bro. Nobody want to see that mess. I need to. I check my Instagram like I checked it yesterday, and I probably check it tomorrow, maybe later on today. I'm gonna check it tomorrow to get ready for my No 304 show and see what topics people got for me and stuff like that. Man, I can't be on there every day like that, bro. I don't even like being on YouTube every day. But when I do come on YouTube, I come on here to talk to y'all, or I watch a few videos that I care about. You know what I'm saying? I watch stuff that I care about, stuff that I'm interested in. You know what I mean? Um, it might be some news stuff, it might be whatever, but all that drama and stuff, I'm sorry, bro. That's just toxic to me, man. And a lot of people is attracted to drama. Like they need that in their life, bro. It's a lot. When I say a lot of people, I'm talking about like 85% of the people that come online is looking for drama, in my opinion. They looking for some type of beef. They don't care if they pit friends against friends, anything for their own boring life entertainment, bro. Straight up. They don't care who life they wreck. They don't care about none of that. They just want to come on here and be entertained for the time that they on here. That's it. What's up, Aaron Butler? What's up, Dirt Gang Boss? What's happening? Dream of Water, what's happening? Absolutely, Drink. You had to be outside to know what was going on. You had to be outside. You had to. Somebody tell you, oh man, you missed X, Y, and Z. You missed it, bro. You missed it. You know what I'm saying? You did nobody want to be in the house. Now these kids today, man, man, please. And we had video games. We had the PlayStation that came out later though, but I had Nintendo. Atari was slightly before my time, but I had the Nintendo, right? Still got it in my basement. My original Nintendo, still got it in my basement. You know what I'm saying? I took it from my mama's house a few years back, about 10 years ago, and I found it in her basement. So we had the Nintendo, then the Game Boy came out, then the then the Sega Genesis came out, then the Super Nintendo, then I think it was PlayStation, and then it was like Dreamcast, all that stuff. But anyway, regardless of the fact, um, even with the games we had, we still went outside. Our parents used to make us go outside. We wanted to go outside. Even we be sitting there playing the video game. If you in the house playing the game for too long, they're gonna tell you to go outside. We still had to go play basketball, play football, baseball, cans. I don't know if y'all know what cans is. The brothers UK in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Said peace, brother 78. Peace to you, bro. What's up, Sheriff Deputy Mac? What's happening? Hey, you say I'm hoarding. Yeah, no. See, certain things like memorabilia and stuff, my mom, she'll hold on to it. She'll hold on to certain stuff like my old comic books. Man, my mom's had my comic books, my basketball and baseball cards. But I went over there, man, bro. I got so much stuff over there, bro. It's ridiculous. But I brought most of it to my house now. But yeah, she had all that stuff, man. She don't she try to keep stuff from when we were little and stuff. Because like the elders in the family is the ones who keep the history. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids nowadays, they don't care nothing about history, bro. They just don't. Like, you try to get these kids to go to family reunions and stuff. Hey, come meet your grandma's sister. You know what I'm saying? Come meet your grandma's brother. You know, it's your great uncle. And I don't want to meet. You know why you don't want to meet him? Because you're a ninja. That's why. You don't want to meet him because you're a primate. Because you're an idiot. That's why you don't want to meet him. Why wouldn't you want to meet your history, your legacy, and see where you come from, see your people? You know what I'm saying? But that's people. They're comfortable with that now. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to. They don't want to meet nobody. They don't want to know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I seen some chick on social media. Man, this girl irritated the mess out of me, dog. This chick said she was trying to like. I guess she called herself dissing her grandma or something. I don't know how she. I don't know if she thought this was gonna go over well or whatever, but y'all might have seen it. So this girl did a video one time that I seen on Instagram where she was criticizing older black folks for keeping these big photo albums. And she was like, oh, it's 2022. You know, you can just go and take all those photos and make them digital and put them in on a little bitty disc. And you don't have to haul around all these big giant photo albums. I was cleaning out my grandmother's house and she had like 12 of these huge photo albums and I had to carry all that stuff out by myself. And I'm thinking, nobody decided to make this digital. Nobody decided to make it digital. Bro, I want to take a hammer turn it around the opposite direction, and you know what to do with that one. Boy, this was an idiot if I ever seen it. Just no respect for your history at all. No respect for the dedication and the years it took your grandmother to save all those memories so you could see and know who you come from. You criticizing it, but I'm talking about this generation so spoiled and obnoxious, it's ridiculous. Just obnoxious and ridiculous. But anyway, um, so yeah, for those who just joined us, Kendrick Perkins of ESPN says that the social media era that these players are going through today is more difficult than the era of racism that Bill Russell and them went through. It's ridiculous. I'm starting there. Yeah. I want to come around here. I see this guy's over here recording. Let me come around here. And these people don't be having nothing to do, bro. I keep saying I'm gonna get a job up here. I'm gonna have to get me a job up here. This is the easiest job in the world, man. Just ride that truck all day, act like you're doing something, and just mess with people, spy on folks. But see, if I get this job up here, yeah, I'm gonna do reverse. So I'm just gonna mess with white folks all day. I'm just gonna ask them what they doing here. You got a fishing license? Kind of stuff that's above my pay grade. I ain't got no business asking nobody for a fishing license. Cause that's what they be doing. I'm like, hey, there's no feeding the ducks. Hey, your dog doesn't have a leash. It's your dog on a leash before I call the cops. Yeah, matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give me a job up here. Become a park snitch. But anyway, that's what Kendrick Perkins is talking about, y'all, on ESPN. So let me call my wife back, man. I'm gonna give it to y'all in a minute, man. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Much love to the chat. Super chat, and everybody came through showing love. Appreciate y'all. Share this video. I'm up out of here though. Deuces.